Hello and welcome to Lobricks, and we are here on this Friday in our Hoth MOC, and I am going to be building some droids. We need to build a lot of droids for Echo Base. We have some droids like R3PO here and K3PO, but we're missing other droids like R3A2, which came in the Echo Base UCS LEGO set. We're also missing right along here a couple of droids that I'm going to build on this Friday Fun episode. The first is 3 gonk droids that are kind of walking along here. And then there's also this droid that I'm going to say fits right around here that has all these arms sticking out of it. And I'm going to jump over to our Tatooine MOC because there's a couple of droids there that I can use as my model. And then we're going to build these droids. Now, we're not going to put them on the board today. We're just going to build them. So you're going to have to stay tuned to our Wednesday Hoth MOC episodes to see us put them down. And we are going to put them down next week because we're moving back to Hoth Base. So stay tuned for next Wednesday's Hoth video to see these guys put into place. But without further ado, let's go to Tatooine and let's build some droids. So to get some of the droids we're after, we have to return to our Tatooine MOC. And there's 2 droids in particular that are in the Hoth base that are also on Tatooine. And I'm thinking that these droids in the movies were probably repurposed. And the 2 droids are the Gonk or Gronk droid. And here's a picture of them in Hoth. And then the old trusty Treadwell droid, which this version here has 4 arms. And I think for Hoth, and you'll see the picture right here, I want to have one with more arms. So I'm going to momentarily steal these from Hoth so we can build new versions of these guys. So I'm going to steal them. Don't tell Assistant. Just in case Assistant comes down here before I'm done, I'm going to replace it with something. I'm just going to put that there for right now. Yeah, he won't know the difference. Alright, so the first droid I'm going to build kind of looks like this guy. And this is a Treadwell droid. But, and on Hoth there is one of these Treadwell droids. We actually built one already, and he's sitting on top of the Millennium Falcon. We'll show a quick picture of that. But the second droid, which is sort of a Treadwell droid, but it has a ton of extra arms, is this guy. And I don't know who or what he is called. He just kind of has a bunch of crane arms sticking all over the place. So I'm going to use the Treadwell as kind of a model to build it, to build this droid. It's not going to be perfect because the arms are a little longer and they're a little more crane-like, but I am going to use your good old handy-dandy battle droid arms to build it. So I'm going to do that right now. And I don't think I need to do hyperlapse mode for this because this is pretty easy build, pretty quick build. So here are the treads. And on the bottom of this droid, if you guys look once again in the Hoth picture, there aren't really treads on the bottom, it's more of a square. But I think these treads ought to do the job. Then, instead of 2 of these little hook arms, I'm going to build 4 because we want a lot more arms than just the 4 on old Treadwell. Oop, I knocked over Gonk. Let's put him over there. So, first things first, let's put these little, they're not really hooks, I guess they're a little more, they're more like bars. And put one on that side and that side. So now, instead of 4 arms, I can put 6. And again, using the battle droid arms, they're going to be a little higher up than old Treadwell here. And actually I said 6. I'm actually going to put 8 battle droid arms on this droid because this thing has a ton of crane arms. Alright. There we go. One more arm. Woohoo! Okay. Now, on the top he has kind of a middle arm section. It's a little different than Treadwell's is right. Treadwell definitely has a little eye. He's got a kind of an eye, a camera eye thing. This guy just has a little top part. Let's see. No, I'm going to have to put it in upside down like that. So there we go. Let's look at the picture. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's kind of cool. And we will check back in with him in a second. And now it's time to build the our second droid. And actually we're going to be building 3 of him. And this is old Gonk Droid. And the Gonk droids on Hoth, if you'll notice, let's take a look at the picture. They have this weird little kind of like double eye thing going on the top. So I am going to try to recreate that with this piece right here. So let's build a Gonk. And the front of these, this was from, I think, a skyscraper building set. And I kind of like this because the ones on Hoth don't really have a face like these Gonks. All right. So there's the main body of the Gonk. 2 2x2s and 2 1x2s. Then we put the top part, which is normally smooth, but on this one we're going to have this little thing there. So the top of these Gonks have that little headpiece thing. And then I will put the smooth part there. Next we have to do the legs of Gonk, which I put right in the middle. Actually, first things first, kind of his primary leg. And then 2 1x1 round pieces. And then finally the feet, which are just hooks. Alright, so there is Gonk number 1. Pretty cool. I'm going to make 3 more of these. One I'm just going to put a variation on. I got a black one of these instead of a old blue-gray. And I am using the old blue-gray because I want these Gonks to look a little different than the Tatooine Gonks. So here's your Tatooine Gonk. Here is your Hoth Gonk. So I'm going to build 2 more of these guys and we'll come right back. Okay, so here are all 3 of the Hoth Gonks together next to their brother in Tatooine, which I better put this back before assistant notices. And on Hoth, these guys are kind of lined up, single file, just walking along right behind the speeders. So that is where we are going to put them on the MOCS eventually. So let's just set them over here. There is the original Gonk. Here is our crane arm droid with his Tatooine counterpart. The one in particular, which is pretty expensive, is R3A2. Definitely going to want him on Hoth. And there's some other R2 droids walking around, so whoa. Well, that was pretty cool. Spin a Gonk. So we are going to have to get more droids, but for now, I think this will work. We are going to be putting these droids on in next Wednesday's episode, so you're going to want to stick around for that. Thanks once again for watching. Please like, please subscribe. We will see you in the next one. I am Leaky Trooper. I am out of here. Bye.